Brooks has always believed that every kid can achieve, and I think that's his best attribute.
Thompson is indeed fortunate to have an extremely talented and diligent music teacher who is very dedicated to his students. Mr. Gorst is a gifted educator, concert producer, and conductor.
I would describe him as a very creative and innovative teacher.
He's just probably the most inspirational educator that was ever in my life.
I really want to be remembered at the school for reinvigorating the music program. When I showed up in 2006, the band instruments were literally collecting dust. The band program was slumbering dormant. And within a year, we already had a 55-piece concert band and performed our first concert. And then a few years later, I started this new idea.
The main innovation in his concerts over the last few years has been his melding of music and film.
Probably the only person I've seen do it at the high school level, where he's got the music playing, the kids are playing, and all of a sudden you're seeing all the backdrops and the timing of the music when the high points or the low points of the scenery in the projection screen, it's bang on.
He's made such great progress over the years with students who had such a hard time fitting in at high school and finding something that interests them, and he's just managed to get them interested in a particular musical instrument or a particular genre of music.
One of the things that's very important to me is making sure a quality music education is accessible to all students regardless of financial background, cultural background, or even if they've had a prior music education or not. In fact, I often get really excited about students that haven't had any prior music education, hence why I love teaching at this school, because I'm hoping I can always win them over. From time to time, I get messages or emails, students that still keep in contact with me, and it truly is a relationship that goes beyond the years of teaching, where you maintain that friendship, that communication. I want to know what's happening in their lives. I want to know if they still need any kind of help that I could possibly provide, if they need job references, anything like that. I don't really think too much about obstacles. I just think about the goals, and if the obstacles come up, then I'll deal with them as they come along as part of that journey. I do have my eye on a finished product, but not solely on that, because I don't think it's ever important to be only looking at the finish line. I think we need to enjoy the little bumps along the way.
Brooks, congratulations on winning this award. You are such a worthy recipient. David and Mary Thompson and its students are so lucky to have you as a member of its staff and leading our music program, which has just grown leaps and bounds over the last decade.
When I first heard that I received the award, it was incredulous to me. I couldn't believe it. They couldn't be possibly talking about me. I just continue to every day wake up and go to work and do what I do, and I don't think too much about the accolades and other things that are around it. But the more I ruminated on it, of course, I don't think anybody on the planet doesn't like to feel appreciated at some point. So I really turned into a big part of gratitude and humbled very much that I would be nominated.
Mr. Gorst is definitely one of the best teachers I've ever met in my life. As a student who was once new to the Canadian culture, Mr. Gorst was always immensely patient and enthusiastic in supporting me, which eventually cultivated my deep interest in learning music.
I believe that Mr. Gorst deserves this award due to his diversity, as he's able to make the study of music fun and interesting.
A big congratulations to Mr. Gorst for all of his hard efforts.
You believed in me when no other educator could. Sorry, I don't want to tear up. You've changed a lot of lives. I wouldn't be where I am today without you, so thank you and congratulations.
I think the most important thing a teacher can do for a student is to live out the passion of their subject area and let it imbue them and let that joy spread out of oneself. I think our job as educators is to ensure that our students have the path to finding not only success, but most importantly, happiness.